with some World of Tanks, and today playing in the FV215b 183, which is a British Tier 10 turreted tank destroyer with the largest gun in the game, 183mm naval gun or cannon. It's 7 inches in freedom units. It is the largest gun in the game and the hardest hitting gun in the game. In fact, it was so powerful that this tank was removed from the tech tree, and you can no longer get it through conventional means of playing the game, grinding for experience, and then earning it. It only has been re-released in very limited edition special runs twice since they pulled it from the store. And if I hit somebody, you'll probably see why. What you'll notice is that my reload timer is 25.21 seconds. It's effectively an eternity. But when I hit with the shell that I have loaded, which is a HESH, which is high explosive squash head ammunition, the average damage of the shell is 1750. That means I can effectively one-shot about half the tanks on the enemy team if I roll well. Now, the penetration on that is actually quite mediocre at only 230 millimeters. That's not great at tier 10, which is what this is and who you're matched up with. However, because it's HE shell, if it doesn't penetrate the tank, it still can do some damage. And so, opportunities abound to punish people for making mistakes. But with great power comes great drawbacks, and in this case, it's the aiming time and the overall accuracy of the gun, which is not terrible, and I have it beefed up and improved, but you can only make it so good. I'm going to aim at this FV183, blind fire, and I don't know if I hit him and did a little bit of damage or if I missed entirely. That's a very real possibility. What I'm going to try and do, though, is hide behind these trees because I am now very vulnerable, and they're going to want to kill me because I am a big threat to everybody. So I'm going to use the crest of this hill and hide the majority of my tank, and then hopefully these trees will soon act as concealment, which is blocks visual of me, and then this guy's going to see me, so I'm going to have to kill him. So I just hit him for 311, which is a terrible amount of damage. I should have done way more than that. But things are getting bad, so I've got to run away. At least a little bit. Relocate, I think, or displace is the tactical term for it. But I want to become unspotted, and then reload 7 seconds, and I'm going to peek up here, and then I'll hit somebody again. See if this guy's dumb enough to peek me a second time. Oh, I am spotted by something. Unfortunately, still didn't do a lot of damage, and our team is melting. I can hide in this divot. Maybe that FV will be killed. It's a tier 8 tank with a pretty weak turret. So, oh, Jesus Christ, the artillery's killing me. I'm going to repair my tracks and use my medical kit, which removes the stun off of my tank. But our dudes up in the top are getting rolled pretty hard. And our guys in the bottom, I don't know what they're doing, to be honest. I really don't know. So I'm probably going to get one more shot in and then die. And let's just try and make it count by maximizing damage. It'd be nice if I get a side shot on a tank. I don't think that's going to be... Let's see if this one gets aggressive and comes up the hill. Oh, here we go. 2,035. That is a big fucking hit. That guy is rethinking every decision he's ever made in life. That got me a little chubbed up. Now, with that chubby comes a 25-second reload and a lot of waiting. However, we do have 3 guys in the cap right now. The enemy is going to become reckless in their attempt to drive from north to south to stop the cap, which means I may have some opportunities for side shots on these baddies. And so I just got to get in a position and spot them. T-95's looking at me. I'm going to try and hit him in the cupola. And I hit him. Full damage. And I block him. I am all that is man. This tank is so fun when it works. Oh no, I'm dying. World of Tanks is famous for its rapid and frequent changes in motion. Kind of a bummer. That guy came over the top of the hill, has a fairly fast reload, clipped me out, and destroyed me. But 2 huge hits on TDs, enemy TDs, which resulted in 4,500 damage. So I'm all about that. Now, we have guys on cap, 3 at a time, capping out 17 seconds. If they don't take damage or don't get hit, then they will win the game in 10 seconds time. However, the enemy is right there. And this guy has to stay in the circle, otherwise he will lose all the experience. So, 5, 4, 3. Okay, we lost the guy that had 20 health. Oh, that's pretty much it. That guy's in the zone now. That is one of the biggest and most heavily armored tanks in the game. So we were 4 seconds from victory, and I will say that it's overwhelmingly unlikely that we're going to win this. What a bummer. What a bummer. This guy can do some pretty significant damage in the M48, but too many heavy tanks left, with too much health points, and he's missing. So it does not look like we're going to pull this one out. However, they've got 3 people on cap, which will force this guy's issue in a second. They're 35 seconds from winning. Now he's getting hit in the gas tank. Next shot could potentially hit him because his fuel tanks are ruptured. Now his engine's damaged. Now he's stunned. He's running like a fucking bitch. Sorry, bad language. Trying to keep this a little cleaner. My apologies. Yeah. This guy has taken himself out of the fight. There's not much he could do, but at the same time, he was kind of away from the fight. And he's missing. That's unfortunate. He's not having a good time. There's no way around it. We'll keep watching through the end, though, so we can see what the scorecard looks like. And then comment. Amazing aim. Amazing. I can't help myself. I'm going to be a little troll. I apologize. So. He's got his crew stunned. He's getting hammered pretty hard, but you can tell that... wow. That is... This is something else. This guy is potentially not a real human being. I don't know. I've not seen anyone play. And he's shooting high explosive. I think that guy may have tried to play bad on purpose to piss other people off. That may be what that was, but pretty effectively played as a bad player. So, like, if that's his intent and he did it on purpose, he masterclass in ineffective tanking. But anyway, can't really be too bummed with the individual experience for that. Anytime you get multiple full damage hits, it's a good day. I did end up having a little bit of a blind shot there at the beginning. So 5 shots fired, 5 hit, but because of that lower armor penetration, only 2 did full damage. The other 3 were splash damage. But even then, 5 shots, just under 5,000 damage. That is about as good as it gets in a loss for a FV215b. Some guys will have 8, 9, 10,000 damage games, but that really takes right place, right time, because the enemy effectively has to come to you and then present to you their weaker armor. But yeah, the other team had a couple players with a hell of a game. This M60, which is an American medium, did 4,400 damage. Now, in order to do 4,400 damage, right, so he had to shoot 17 shots, hit 15 of them, and penetrate 12. I only had to shoot 5 times. So who's more efficient? His reload is like 6.5 seconds, though, and he's doing 390 average damage. So anyway, I enjoy the hell out of this tank. It is a love-hate relationship at times, because when it works, oh my god, is it fun, but when it does not work, it feels like you're hitting your head against the keyboard. So anyway, FV215b 183. 183 millimeter naval cannon, dominating noobs across the World of Tanks community, but also getting me killed at a very frequent rate. So that's World of Tanks with the naval cannon. Anyway, talk to you later.